wasn't pretty, that's for sure, but you'll take the win, I'm guessing, Styles, in these circumstances.
Oh, listen, who cares about how it looked, to be honest, mate? Like in seriousness, like, you know, we're playing the Brumbies, who they're playing finals, they're top of the conference in Australia. You know, I was really pleased for our guys to come back from, I think it was 15-6 down. You know, listen, we've wilted in the past against the Brumbies when we've got to those sort of scorelines. And I was really pleased to see, you know, the young guys who were out in that field in that last 10-15 minutes. You know, if you went through the 15 that were on the field, you know, Marcus Van Zaddy, Alex Murphy, Isaac Rodder, Adam Korshik, Bobby Tuttle, who's in the back, Hamish Stewart, Duncan Payau, Izzy Parisi. So, you know, you're winning a game of football. And Rob Simmons, the young guy out there as well. So it's just great to get tight games of football against good opposition with, you know, our next generation of footballer.
The Brumbies are known for being the smart Australian rugby team, but you guys at the end had Kay's kick to put you in the position there to win it, and you had that Parisi kick as well. Do you think that was...
I'd like to say that was a piece of coaching masterstroke. To see the reaction in the box when Izzy picked the ball up and didn't place it down and went to a kick, we wouldn't have wanted to have been up there, to be honest. And then to see it go out 50 metres downfield, I was just cheering. So it was good. Listen, yeah, a bit of composure at the end. That kick, then, you know, even as a team, to have the discipline to, you know, kick the ball and play field position again, and then to see, you know, Adam Korshik come up with a really good play at that line out to hold them all up, and then to go to a scrum where you've got those young kids in the front row, providing a really rock solid platform for the team to get on the front foot and ultimately win.
Did you bring Talakon on with the thought that the scrum was obviously crumbling there a bit in the second half?
I'm not sure about crumbling, mate. Come and do scrum sessions and we'll see what you think of that. But no, definitely we started to get under a little bit of pressure. You know, I played, you know, you don't see tight heads play, young tight heads play that long in games, and it's a good challenge for Taniela, and I did it on purpose. And you know, it's good to have Sammy then coming on in that last 15 or 20 minutes just to lock the scrum down, because you know he can do that.
What do you think it will do for the young guys to win a tight game, which you said is
well, you've got to learn to win tight games. It's you know, we'll reflect on this season and say what if. You know, there's enough games out there that we went really close to winning, but really close isn't good enough. And to see, you know, that group over the last month, probably on the field at the end over the last month, Simo was a part of the training. It was really hard, physical, brutal training, and you see then the rewards in those guys finally understanding that hard work, which, you know, Squeaky and I talk about a lot. You know, we just haven't got the rewards for the hard work through this year, and it's finally good to see them work hard and get a win and understand there is a relationship between those two things.
What do you think the catalyst was? Because it seemed like with 25 to play, like you just switched and you guys were starting to play a bit more direct, smarter. Was there a moment, or what do you think it was?
It was funny, I reckon, when the old bull here was held up for, you know, when he wasn't held up, when he actually scored that maul try, which wasn't awarded, I thought that could have been that little point that just was, you know, broke the spirit of the blokes. But to see them stick at it and not give in there was really pleasing, you know.
Is tonight's result frustrating in the sense that you've knocked off the Australian Conference winners, but they're the ones going to be heading to finals, in the sense that the season could have been?
Really frustrating. It was a funny week this week. It's a tough week when you're playing and you're not, you know, season's out of reach, you know, in terms of finals. We came into the season with a lot of hope, a lot of expectations, and to get to this point now, we're not playing finals. You know, I was disappointed with. I was really, you know, down myself, to be honest. I had to keep my chin up around the boys, but you know, the reality is, as a coach, you want to play. I want to win. I want to play finals. I'm hungry to do that, and to get to this point now and that we're not playing finals hurts, but just to see us beat the Brumbies, like I think as a player, you know, I didn't beat them once playing for the Reds. If you go back in history, the boys, I think, Simo, you probably say, took a good win, I think, for the Reds against the Brumbies down in Canberra, maybe, to really springboard off and get some confidence to win a title. So something Reds teams don't do a lot against the Brumbies.
And what you saw tonight, how do you think the Brumbies will go in the finals?
Couldn't care less. That's the reality. Yeah, I wish them best, but like we're not playing finals, so I don't care.
Simone, have you got a comment about the censure for dropping the F-bomb on the radio?
It's you're quick, Jimmy. They get me too soon after the game. I'm still worn out and I lose my train of thought.
Yourself, you were smiling a deal at the end of the game and really obviously putting a lot into the game. What was your satisfaction?
I went out there tonight just to enjoy it. I had, I got a bit of reflection throughout the week, and that was my biggest focus, to try and be positive around the boys, support them in every call that was made, and enjoy it.
Maybe a bit of a weird night for your last stand at Slack Ball. Have you ever seen the fog like that year before?
No, it was over the times I've never seen that. It was a bit spooky. It seemed like it was I can't remember what year it was. I was still at school that grand final.
Yeah,
Hurricanes.
2006, I think it was.
Yeah,
Wasn't it?
the cameras couldn't see a thing.
Did it ever make it tough out there? Was it hard to see at times?
Playing six made it tough on the lungs. So I don't know about the fog, if that made it any different.
So have you found your spot now? 6?
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
What did you think of the young guys in the pack and around you tonight standing up in the second half?
It was good. They stood up from, I think, especially the tight guys. They went out with a purpose and whacked a few guys, and that's what they were asked to do. And so for them to stand up and do that and do it over 80 minutes, and then the guys coming off the bench did the same. It was quite impressive.
Stiles, your thoughts on Quaid's performance? Obviously, you guys took him to victory at the end of it, but how do you think he fared in the first 60?
Pretty mixed bag, if we're going to be honest, aren't we? His goal kicking at the death was fantastic. That sideline conversion really changed what we had to do then to win it. So that was fantastic. But I think he'll watch that game and probably reflect on it wasn't his greatest of games.
And Stephen, you've obviously said a lot over the last season about 80-minute performances. How sort of pleasing is it to get a win at the death?
Yeah, I think we've lost a bunch of games this year in that last 15-20 minutes, so to score 2 tries in the last, whatever it was, 8 minutes or something, it was really pleasing, and for the players out there to develop that habit, have that belief. That's what we want to do here, is bring that young crop of players through and develop that winning habit, make them into great players. There's a lot of potential, but converting that into players who can go out and win Super Rugby games week on week is the goal. So that's a great sign for us tonight that they went through that and felt it, what it looks like, and they'll only be better for that.